Okay guys, so a bit more of a positive video today. I know the thumbnail and title is going to be clickbait. Like at this point, I haven't even made the thumbnail title, but I just know it's going to be clickbait. So I apologize ahead of time because, you know, we have to answer the question that ultimately people are going to ask for Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade. And that is the question, is the game dying or is it doing well? How is the game doing? Because a lot of people I know are in the boat that are like, I want the game to die. But then there's a lot of people like myself who are enjoying the game, hate the way that it was handled, but definitely don't want it to die. And so they're like, I really hope the game survives and I hope it's doing well. So today we're going to be taking a look at the revenue for Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade. Now keep in mind, these are rough figures. These are not exact. Obviously, you know, companies aren't going to disclose their exact numbers, but it shows us the trends for the games and shows us kind of where the games rank in comparison to other gacha games and how they're doing. So I would say anywhere roughly in the top, I don't know, 20 to 30 gacha games are doing fine. They're at no risk of going away. Anything below that does run a little bit more of a risk. And then like when you start getting down to really low, like dollar figure amounts, that's when you get into shutdown territory. Okay, so I'm gonna zoom in on this a little bit here. We're gonna take a look at the different games here. So Genshin Impact at the very top should not really surprise anybody. Pokemon TCG at the top. Yeah, look at December and January's numbers. December 45 million, 99 million, 119 million. Imagine like Dokkan Battle or My Hero Ultra Impact or Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade, any of those games doing that amount, that would be absolutely freaking insane. Okay, and then one that really interests me is Naruto Mobile. I love Naruto, love the IP, kind of hate Boruto, not gonna lie. Let me know if you guys feel the same way down in the comments. At least the filler, like anime episodes, I guess the manga, the official stuff is supposed to be better, decent. I don't know. I haven't actually read it, but like, Boruto. Anyways, sidetracked. I would really love to play this Naruto Mobile game. It looks like it's doing very, very well in China, so hopefully eventually we'll get a global release. The question is, are they gonna be able to advertise it well if they do a good, like a global release? Because Fairy Tail Fierce Fight was a game that came to global. It was a Chinese game. It's actually a decent gacha game. It just had no advertising whatsoever, had no marketing, and it completely flopped because of that. But like, if you guys haven't ever tried Fairy Tail Fierce Fight, which is definitely not on this list because like that's how much revenue it's not making, you know, go try it out. Play it free to play. It's a little bit of fun. I think it's great if you like the Fairy Tail IP. Anyways, continuing on, as we scroll down, we'll eventually find Jujutsu Kaisen here, right? We're down to 8. We're not that far down, actually. Zenless Zone Zero still up there. Arknights at 11. We have Dragon Ball Dokkan Battle, which this number can't be right. It's got to be higher. If not, it will be for February, right? Because of the anniversary, like, I have seen people, friends, come back to this game that have not played Dokkan in years, literal years. The 10th anniversary, something about it special, and I just see marketing everywhere, literally everywhere, all over YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, everything for Dokkan Battle. Like, it's crazy how hard they are pushing the advertising right now. They are going big with this anniversary, and honestly, it's a lot of fun. They have a lot to the game. Dokkan is always going to be the GOAT. Always enjoy it. Absolutely insane. But Dokkan up there at number 12. I could see it moving up here after February. We'll have to see. Dragon Ball Legends still up there, always doing pretty decent. As we continue down, out of the rest of these, like, I don't think I really have played too many of these. I know a lot of people like One Piece. I haven't even attempted to get into any One Piece. I got too many gacha games, guys. I spend too much money as it is. And then Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade in number 27. So I said top 20, 30. There you go. And this is combined, of course. This is JP Global, all the different servers. 14 million in December, which is kind of crazy. And then 7,900,000 in January. Now, there's a couple of things to consider here. So when looking at the revenue for this game in particular, you got to keep in mind that Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade's revenue is not just based on the App Store or the iOS Store. You also have to base it on the rebate website. And this does not take into account whatsoever the rebate website that gave back 15% during December and is now giving back 5%, right? And a lot of people are going to buy on that rebate website because they're able to get some extra cubes and stuff like that for free. I myself bought on that website for a couple of purchases. Personally, I like using Google Play a little bit better because I get the play points and stuff like that. If there was a way to combine the best of both worlds, I would, but unfortunately they don't do that, right? But you got to keep that in mind. So whatever figure you see here for this game is definitely not accurate because of how many people realistically went and purchased on the rebate website, because I know a lot of people did do that, at least when it worked, because there were definitely times where it didn't work. Man, they just did such a bad job with pushing things out for this game, but the game itself is solid. I stand behind the game. The way they released it is terrible, okay? Anyways, continuing on for this. So 7,900,000 for January. Why did the number get lower from December to January? Does that mean the game's dying? No, absolutely not. What that means is that people actually listened to the advice of all the players on Reddit, to the content creators, to hell, even the Discord mods. The Discord mods said it, guys, that you want to save for the hidden inventory characters that were coming up, hidden inventory Gojo, hidden inventory Toji, hidden inventory Geto, and most people who played the game did just that. They saved their cubes. So because people saved, that means you have less people spending on these, really hype characters. Granted, you're still going to have your spenders like myself who spend regardless, and that's why you're still hitting 7,900,000. But like all the free-to-play / light spending players, specifically the light spending players, are no longer having to light spend because they saved, right? So that cuts out a big chunk of money right there. Light spending for any gacha game, guys, by the way, is like the meat of the game. Without the light spenders, the game doesn't exist. Okay, whales, yeah, they're always going to be there. Like myself, whales will be there, but they can't carry a game by themselves. It is you guys. It is the people who, play the game casually that carry the game and make the game what it is. So that is why we're down to 7,900,000 right there. And once again, that does not account for anything purchased on the rebate website. So I would expect this number to go back up in February, maybe. And the reason I say maybe is because we have like Toji, and then afterwards we are getting, we're backtracking. I should go back. We got to go back to games release. Got to go back to, where was it? April. It might have been March. March. We get Mechamaru. So we got Mechamaru coming next. Like, some people are fans of Mechamaru. Some people will pull for Mechamaru, but right, it's not a super hype character. So most people probably aren't going to be spending for Mechamaru. April. Most people probably aren't going to be spending for Panda, who comes after Mechamaru on the 14th. And then whatever other characters come after that, right? If we go back now to the half anniversary, go after Toji, the characters that are potentially coming out after Toji is going to be like this blue Miwa, who's not very good. Green Miwa, who just came out on JP, really, really good. People might just summon for Miwa because she's waifu, right? But like, people probably won't summon for her. Go into the next month and we find the next character. Saki, people probably won't care about. Now Yaga people will care about. This is going to be the next character where people will want to spend some money to get some cubes and be able to pull for this character. And besides this, really, I don't think there's going to be a lot of characters up until the first anniversary characters, when we have the new domain expansion Gojo and the new Itadori come out. And I think that's going to be around the time when we start seeing people use those cubes that they saved up. So during all this time, during all these months, right, from the half anniversary, all these months, which is going to be less for us on global, keep that in mind. But during all this time where we have all these events coming out and stuff like that, people are going to be saving cubes again. So people are going to be saving cubes, meaning I don't think we necessarily see this number go up a lot. I think we see it go up a little bit because people are going to want to spend here and there to be able to get a few units here and there. I think maybe we go up to 8 million or so, maybe 8,500,000. But I think until we hit the first anniversary, which is half anniversary for global, where we get domain expansion Gojo and we kind of start to catch up to JP, we're not really going to see a lot of people spending. As soon as people have used up their saved up cubes and we kind of don't know what's coming next because we caught up to JP, that's when people will spend. As long as we're behind JP, it's going to be hard for global to make money. That's just a straight up fact, okay? It is what it is, because people know what's coming. They're going to save for the units they want, and they're going to skip the characters they don't want. And so overall, my opinion of the game right now, is it doing well? Yes, it's doing very, very well. Even though the numbers look, we went from 14 million to 7,900,000, that's not a bad thing. That is not a bad thing at all, especially when we compare it to some other gacha games. So let's scroll down and look at the others. So in rank 32, we have 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross, which, you know what? props to Grand Cross for making it this far. I'm surprised they're even still up here. Like some of the biggest video makers and stuff like that for Grand Cross have just quit. They've called it done. So you know, good for them for still being up there. I'm impressed. Slime Isekai down here, solo leveling to Rise. Actually, considering the IP and like how relatively new it is, like it's doing decent. 36 is not bad for solo leveling to Rise. 4 million. They also have a rebate website, from my understanding, so that also affects their numbers. So really, solo leveling to Rise probably isn't doing as bad as you would think, and that's still ranked 36. Like these aren't even, any of these games right here are not in that bad of a place overall. It's when we start getting quite a bit lower that we start seeing games that are going to end up in shutdown territory. So one specific game I'm looking for is Black Clover Mobile, right? I played Black Clover Mobile since it launched on Global, played it on JP before it even launched on Global. Really like the IP, love Black Clover, but the game has not done great. So Bleach Brave Souls, this one's not doing so hot. Tower of God is really like, their revenue went back up this month. It's kind of one of those games I feel like not a lot of people play or know about, but 62, I don't know. This one kind of hovers for me. I feel like it's in an okay place. It's not going, I don't feel like it's going anywhere anytime soon. I feel like it's one of those ones that could potentially do better, but the second season was not good. Not at least my opinion. Let me know what you guys thought of the second season of Tower of God. And then as we scroll down further, still no Black Clover. Oh, there it is, Black Clover Mobile, rank 87. Look at the number. We went from 450,000 in December to 190,000 in January. Guys, so tell me Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade is going to shut down when you look at something like Black Clover Mobile, which I would argue most people who watch my channel have tried Black Clover Mobile at some point, have played Black Clover Mobile, may still have it installed and just not really play it anymore. And try to tell me that JJK is on the same level as Black Clover Mobile. Black Clover Mobile is just oof. Okay, so that's when we see JJK hit these numbers, that's when you know shutdown is coming. So I don't know what they're doing with Black Clover Mobile. I don't know if they're going to try to resuscitate it. I don't feel like they've kind of tried with Lumiere, but not very hard. So who knows what they'll do? We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, so if you get down that low, it's just a big oof. And then even lower than that, this one makes me so freaking happy. I'm not gonna lie to you. I tried One Punch Man World. I did like 3-4 videos on it max. I think I have a playlist. You guys can go check it out. Yeah, it was garbage. It was absolute freaking hot garbage. Crunchyroll game, like what were I could go on. I could give you a whole list. It's a terrible game. If there's anyone out there that this is your favorite game, I don't care. It's terrible. You can hate me in the comments. Absolutely terrible game. Deserves to be shut down. Like should have been shut down right away. Like love One Punch Man. Love the IP. Don't get me wrong. The game itself freaking terrible. Okay. So JJK doing really well. Very happy that it is doing so well. You know, top 30, like I said, look at all those games that are lower. It's outperforming Solo Leveling. It's outperforming Tower of God, which is really all I can ask for. It's never going to outperform Dokkan Battle. If there comes a day where Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade outperforms Dokkan Battle, I will lick my shoe on a video for you guys. Like I'll take a full bite of it. I will tear into that like a puppy. But that's just not gonna happen. This clip, I hope it doesn't age badly, but like, I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade passes up Dokkan Battle, but if it does, you know, I will gladly eat my shoe for you guys because that'd be absolutely crazy. Yeah, Dokkan Battle is just, it's in a league of its own, man. There's no way this number is accurate. It's February at least is gotta be massive. But that is it for the video, guys. Let me know what you think of all this down in the comments, and if you guys did enjoy the video, please consider going down there, hitting that like button, hitting that subscribe button, and thank you guys so much for watching and supporting the channel. Peace.